Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. So today we are doing the Eubank Jr. versus Benn Is On video, as Chris Eubank Jr., the former world title challenger, current middleweight contender, is set to do battle in a big legacy fight when he battles welterweight contender and undefeated Conor Benn. Now, before we get into that, if you could smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel, I really do appreciate any and all support that I can get as I continue to build my channel here. So, this fight right here between it's an interesting one. It's a fight that's being held on Saturday, April 26th. It hasn't been made clear where the fight is going to be viewable. I'm assuming, either ESPN or DAZN will pick up the fight. But it's coming from the UK. I think Riyadh season is actually bringing this card. Actually, I think it's on DAZN pay-per-view because it's Riyadh season. I think it's going to be a big event right here. And it's a good fight because it's an intriguing matchup because of their dads. Obviously, you had these guys. Their dads went to war twice. Really a lot of animosity between the two camps, and there's just been ongoing talks for like pretty much the better part of the last 2 years about these two guys locking horns. You got Eubank 35, Conor Benn 28. They're trying to get the fight done before it was too late. Chris Eubank has fought as high as super middleweight 168 and had success there. Personally, I think maybe the best win of his career against James DeGale took place at 168. He competed in a World Boxing Super Series challenge for a world title at 168, and came up short. But going into this fight, you would think the dimensions are super big. They're not. He's got a 3-inch height advantage over Benn, and he has a 4.5-inch reach advantage, which seems huge and significant. But when Conor Benn he's moving up about 10 pounds, and the caveat here is you cannot weigh more than 10 pounds over middleweight the night of the fight. So you cannot rehydrate over 170. So I think that plays, even though Chris Eubank comes in great shape, I don't think that's going to affect him hugely. But the fact that he can't balloon up in weight and be the hugely bigger guy, I think kind of plays to the younger guy's advantages in this fight. And, of course, I'm going to be doing at the beginning of April, I'll do a breakdown video on this fight telling you what I think. But the 7-year age difference could play a difference. Conor Benn is hungry. He's talented. He's a good fighter. And, we've seen Chris Eubank get knocked out last year. Now, is he going to take this fight way more serious than that first fight with Liam Smith? I think he was overlooking Smith. Absolutely. But he still got knocked out, and knocked out pretty bad in 4 rounds after packing a chin that had never been hurt in his entire career, really. So it's a very big, interesting fight right here. These two sides don't like each other. They got the legacy from their dad, and the history from their dads fighting, and it just makes it all that much bigger and more anticipating of a fight, right here. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be solid. It's gonna be good. A win on either side is going to propel, them to huge heights. And to be honest, even a loss I don't think it's really going to be that big of a deal for either side. It could set up a feud of themselves if it's a close fight. So very intriguing matchup right here. Really excited to see it. Saturday, April 26th, likely on DAZN pay-per-view as part of Riyadh season. Eubank Jr. versus Benn Is On at a middleweight, at middleweight at 160 pounds. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing, and you've been hit with the truth.